In this Black History Moment, the Ask Diamond Show honors a great writer, producer, TV icon, radio personality, host, and creator of the nationally syndicated dance music franchise, Soul Train, the longest-running music show on television. He really needs no introduction, but today we honor Don Cornelius. Donald Cortez Cornelius was born in Chicago's South Side, September 27, 1936. After high school, he joined the Marines and served 18 months in Korea. He sold tires, cars, insurance, and even worked as an officer with the Chicago Police Department. In 1966, he quit his job to take a 3-month broadcasting course and landed a job as an announcer, news reporter, and disc jockey on Chicago radio station WVON. Just a few years later, using $400 of his own money, Don created a pilot. On August 17, 1970, he launched Soul Train as a daily local show after he recognized there was no television venue in the U.S. for soul music.
There were a lot of stations that did not feel justified in clearing or programming a program like Soul Train, which targeted minorities.
He introduced black musicians to a larger audience. Soul Train quickly became popular, entered national syndication, and moved to LA the following year. Soon Don Cornelius became a household name. With his deep voice and distinguished good looks, Cornelius was the ideal host. The interviews, dancers, and scramble board became the outlet to our souls. We knew our favorite artists had made it once they appeared on the show, and Soul Train was one of our favorite shows that taught us the latest dance moves and the hottest fashion. Getting performers for the show, however, was sometimes a challenge, though we would never know it.
I think Soul Train was a mirror that reflected what was happening in soul music on a constant basis. That's the only way I can explain it.
After so much success, Cornelius started the Soul Train Music Awards in 1987. He had a goal.
The goal is very simple, and that is to have a celebration that is solely for the purpose of applauding soul music, or people who work in this area, particularly artists.
Though Don appeared in a number of film roles over the years, he was most notably the man with the afro we grew up with on Saturday mornings, who was the creator of Soul Train, which he hosted from 1971 to 1993. He fostered the careers of dozens of black music stars, and we had a front row seat of his vision. Although hip-hop was not welcomed with open arms, Don finally had a change of heart.
Let's get some hands together, gang, for Mr. Curtis Blow.
It's all R&B. Hip-hop is R&B, rap is R&B, soul is R&B. R&B kind of evolved to funk with a little disco in between there somewhere. And from funk, it kind of went to hip-hop, which is where we are now.
In 1993, he gave up his duties as host and brought in guest hosts. It was never the same, but we still tuned in because he let us ride for free, along with the Soul Train dancers on the hippest trip in America.
Those became my fondest moments.
In 1995, Cornelius launched the Lady of Soul Awards. In 1997, Don was honored with a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Just the thought of being a part of something as prestigious as the Hollywood Walk of Fame kind of, takes your breath away, at least at first,
By 2005, Soul Train was being seen in 105 cities, reaching millions of households.
Our audience is enthusiastic, very, very loyal audience, and it's been with us all the way.
On September 5th, 2011, Don Cornelius had a street named after him at Millennium Park in Chicago. After the end of Soul Train, Cornelius discussed creating a movie as well as a double CD collection of Soul Train highlights.
It's been a fun career. It's not that often that people get to do something they love for a living, and that's what ended up happening to me. And I loved every minute of it.
February 1st, 2012, tragedy struck. At approximately 4 a.m., officers responded to a report of a shooting and found Don Cornelius with an apparent self-inflicted gunshot wound to the head at his California home.
A true pioneer in the music world is gone.
Don Cornelius was 75. We cherish his legacy along with footage we can access to relive our childhoods, but all the memories of the Soul Train line and the performers that graced the stage will be forever embedded in our minds. Besides his smooth, deep voice and charismatic demeanor, Cornelius was best known for the catchphrase that he used to close the show.
I'm Don Cornelius, and as always in parting, we wish you love, peace, and soul.
So I salute the most influential man of our time who brought urban music mainstream for over 2 decades, who gave artists a platform, and who still remains a part of today's culture at weddings and special events with the infamous Soul Train line. We salute the legendary and the late Mr. Don Cornelius. With this Black History moment, I'm Diamond for the Ask Diamond Show.
Rock steady, baby, that's what I feel now.
This is a Diamond Life production.